All right, here we go. Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. Ames varsity action just getting ready to get underway. Leafs are all poised and ready. Ames now finally entering the arena. Here we go, Andrew Wade. What do we got set up for this one here? Big one for the Leafs. They got a set serve here.
Yeah, they have to come back from the last weekend against Omaha. But you got Ames coming in here with a big upset against Waterloo, beating Waterloo 4-3 in Ames. Taking down the lead dog that's in the standings. But it's a huge game for us, just standing purposes and keeping up to the last, kind of seeds, 5 through 8. I mean, it's a 9-team race in the varsity
Sure
level,
is.
and looking at schedules and everything else, it's basically us, Quad Cities, Lincoln, kind of in that mix of the bottom 3 teams that potentially get in. So this is a must win for us, and so. The big thing is going to be looking at this John Anderson, who played really, really well up in Ames against us the first game of the year. Came here, got flustered, and kind of pulled himself out of the game. So seeing what type of John Anderson we're going to get tonight. Can we attack him and get him off his game early and then be able to continue to attack? Or is it going to be the John Anderson of the first game of the year where he just stood on his head and made saves after saves? So we'll see what happens.
Here, Leafs starting lineup. All right, strap them on. Oak Leafs hockey in action tonight. Ames Cyclones in town. Des Moines Oak Leafs. Metro Ice Arena. Andrew, need a quick start from the Leafs in this one. Ames likes to play this little rivalry really tough, don't they?
They do, and one of the things I think Ames is going to be trying to do is just play the defensive zone, limit the number of shots. When they get control of the puck, they're going to try to flip it out of the zone or try to get your off wing, going hard across the ice for an outlet pass. And so if we get into a game where we pinch hard, they're just going to flip it and try to catch us on an odd man rush. That's what they did with us up in Ames the last time when they played us tough, and so I would imagine that's the same type of game plan here. We just got to be able to be smart, play the blue line, pinch when you can. When you're don't pinch because you want to. Just make sure you have the third guy high to support and everything else.
Leafs will come from right to left. Blue Breezers, white tops, and gold numbers. That's Dunn, Hobbs, and May on the front line. It's Warwick and Butler on defense. Your goaltender is Aiden Zimmerman, the freshman. Those are your 6 Leafs as you look from right to left on your YouTube screen. Settle back, enjoy this one. Controlled now by Ames. As they take the red line, they'll dump it right back in to the left shoulder of Zimmerman, confronted in the corner. And controlled by Dunn. Back to Warwick. He's the right-hander from Johnston. Aerial wanted Dunn. Chipped out of the air, unable to get to May as well, and back comes Ames on a little bit of an odd mesh. Good confrontation by Butler. Another good one by Warwick. Physicality early. Stolen quick, and Warwick's got it on his stick. He'll send it just outside the blue line now to the red. And here comes Tyler May, the left-hander from Valley. Behind the net he goes. Enjoyed and engaged by Dunn. Tapper, one-timer. Hobbs got a stick on it momentarily, now controlled by Ames behind their net. They'll play it high along the glass, get outside the zone, and controlled by Cade Borwood, the left-hander from Southeast Polk. That's Dunn. That's Hobbs. That'll escape the zone to Stern. Stern will have to gather it, crack it in off the front of his blade, and the Leafs will dump and chase. Kept in, pinched momentarily by Borwood, now sent all the way down the ice and controlled by Hender. Hender looks to shovel it, given up now in the neutral zone. Tapped quickly by Kucher and sent back just along the blue line now to the red and punched finally back in where Zimmerman controls and corrals it. Pretty fast-paced, frenzy game thus far. Taken off the puck is Hender, but given up and now skated is Stern. Stern looks for Kucher, missed him off the back of his shoulder, tucked back to the red line, confronted by Hender again on a good back check, but Ames is in business. They shovel one into the offensive zone. Butler the closest to the puck, stays to the point, trapped in on the point. Back of the blade by Hender, not enough. Kucher finishes the deal and skated on by Minks. Controlled by Butler. The big fella from Valley caught a shin guard but sent it into the offensive zone where Ames looks to control. Now the wheel and deal from the blue to the red. Give it up in the neutral zone again. Tapped ahead and here they come. In the blue line. Slot, look out, chance. Left dangerously in front. Butler there to pick up the pieces. Somersaults Zimmerman. Got a whistle and a stop and play. Hey, that's a frenzied first 2 minutes, Coach.
Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of fun right there.
Yeah.
Just get it up and back and
glad you're having a good time, Andrew.
Absolutely. When you get your defenseman going up over your goalie and taking your goalie out and then knocking the post off and everybody's going hard, that's what you want.
Balls to the wall. Shoveled in. Awkward aerial. Zimmerman lost track of it initially. Now Warwick wrestles behind his own net. Now he just gets it on his right side of his blade. Given up along the wing. Dances, unable to get there. Dunn now has it. Dunn tries an outlet. He's unable to get there. He's going to try it again. Send it to Hobbs, and now Hobbs has it along the left wing. The captain goes to work. Centering pass, a beauty. No one there to pick up the pieces. Fanned upon on a late attempt there coming in by Dunn. Gets all the way to the red line, dumped in by Ames. Leafs are pressing the issue. Hobbs, good outlet try. Tomei caught up front. Leafs looking to exploit that long outlet stretch pass early and often in this one. Tapped aside by Zimmerman, controlled by Levi Butler. He's the world champion. He's the left-hander from Valley. That's Merrick, taps it. Sent ahead for Pospisil. First to enter the fray. May pop on a back check. Taken off the puck. Merrick now is there. Offside call, and here they come. That's Butler. He'll send it all the way furthermore in. Behind the net they go. Confronted by Goodnow. Taken by Pospisil momentarily. Goodnow now in the corner as he goes to work. Off the back of his blade. Sends it in the front. Merrick, centering pass. Good one. Looked like got the goaltender surprised. Front slot. Look. Still dripping in front. Good pressure by the Leafs. This will come all the way. Escape the zone as they look to pinch. Michael able to pinch it. Sends it right back in. A lot of new Leafs on the ice tonight in the varsity level. That's Hender. He confronts at the blue line. He leaves it in. Dave Siebert to my right. A gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what anybody says. Back we go. Into the corner. Pinch, that's Hender. I got a whistle and a stop and play. What do we got, Coach?
Right there, it was just off the wall, and we had a little bit of a hand pass back to, I think, down back to Hender. So it would be stoppage of play, have a face-off on the outside of the zone and get back after it.
That's Kucher and Hender and Mink on the front line. Warwick and Butler on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice as they move from right to left. Aiden Zimmerman is your goaltender tonight for the Leafs. Tap now sent outside the blue line, and they're going to get Levi Butler with a tripping call, and the Leafs are going to have to kill off their first penalty of the night. They're going to go on a Rise pest control penalty kill.
Yeah, he activated and went in for a pinch, and I think he activated a little bit too late. I think it would have been probably better off for him just to kind of back out and let the back check, do that. But you got to stick up in the legs of the Ames player, got a tripping call, and so we'll be on a penalty kill.
Controlled to center ice. May is the first to get there. It finds its way into the penalty box for Ames, and we'll try it again. 2 minutes on the one-man advantage to Ames. There's 12:36 left to go here in the first period. Scoreless game thus far. The draw comes at center ice. Controlled and sent along the boards. Now sent in. Drop pass and a good one. One-timer Zimmerman. Cleared the vision, sought the whole way, and the freshman. Nice glove save there at a key opportune moment. 1:43 left to go in the one-man advantage for Ames. They set up to the left of Zimmerman, just outside the East Ice rink entrance. For all of us that have donned that entrance 1,000 times in our lives, if not more, all the way back down. Now sent to the side. Controlled. Hauled off the puck was the winger from Ames. Now gathered and sent into the corner. Hobbs is the first to confront. He confronts, steals it, sends it. Warwick's able to get there. Arrow by Warwick. It takes an awkward bounce off the Ames defenseman. Actually come right on goal. They'll check it. They'll quarterback him from left to right. The boys from the north in all black coming at you at 11:45 here in the first period in a scoreless game. Drop pass. They'll take the blue. They'll ask for the red. They'll gain the blue. Here they come. Slot. Went over the glove side of Zimmerman. May will be the closest to it. Tapped and controlled by Ames. Now they'll circle and control again. Good series of events here from the Little Cyclones on a great feed in the middle. Stop, drop, look out. They got him. Man, what a catch. Stop, release by 15. I believe it's Namath.
Yeah.
And Ames leads 1-0 at the 11:19 mark here in the very first period.
Yeah, Namath is Ames' goal-scoring leader with 8 goals in the season, so that he gets his 9th here. And,
wow.
And Ames coming in is 14th in the league on their power play. Just a little over 1% of the time that they convert, and they were able to convert here against our penalty kill, which I think 3 weeks ago we were talking we were the number 1, and we dropped down to number 4 in the league, and so something that we got to correct. But a great job by Namath to be able to just stop, pop, and put a nice hard shot on net. So. Not the start that we want, but again, you got to respond and sort of get that puck deep and put some shots on Anderson here. Try to get him off his game a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get something on Anderson because we know that guy's a guy that can take over. We've seen that this year. He can take over a game between the pipes. It's Cooker, sends it to the defenseman. Tackled on a good forecheck by Hender, given up, short side. Good save by the before-mentioned Anderson there as it escapes to the wing. In the corner they go, that's Hender off the left side of his blade. He looks to gather. He's able to gather it. This is Hender. Circles, looks, slot, chance. Sternum. Good save by Anderson. The Leafs will garner an offensive zone faceoff. It'll happen to the left of the goaltender from Ames at the 10:52 mark here in the first period in a 1-0 lead for the visiting team, the Cyclones.
Yeah, and we should be able to cycle the puck down low a little bit. And the Ames, they like to stay high up on our defensemen, take them away. If they do that, that should open up a crease in a lane for a skater to get into the scoring lane and be able to take a nice hard shot. But you got to take a low shot and then get somebody backdoor looking for those rebounds. Just be hungry for it.
Hobbs on the draw, one-timer, done. Still there front. Sloppy rebound. May had the last swipe at it. Continued on now and sent to the right wing. Ames unable to escape the zone. Stolen, done, short side. He left the puck and the stick on the short side. His shot attempt was his 6 side and low. Trickler on net. Centering pass, beauty. Hobbs was there. What a feed by Dunn off the back of his blade. But to no avail. Still 1-0 Ames. In the corner they go. Confronted by Hobbs. Confronted by Dunn, but Ames able to escape it along the right wing. Now trapped along the boards. On a good poke check, back effort by May. He's hauled to the ground. Now sent to the point where Borard's there. Sent back in. Packed and controlled by Hobbs. Centering pass, one-timer Dunn, a beauty. What a save by the goaltender for Ames.
Yeah,
heck of a setup there from Hobbs to Dunn, but to no avail.
Anderson was going to go one way, and then he quickly recognized the play coming back to the other side and got back in position just in time for the one-time shot. So Anderson looks like he's on his game for right now.
Right side, front of the net. They got one! And just like that from the corner, the Leafs have drawn this one to one apiece at the 9:55 mark here in the first period. I believe it was Merrick. I'm not sure.
It was Merrick. Merrick was just throwing it to the front of the net. I think, either he was looking for somebody back door. At least I think Anderson was thinking, okay, that's when we sliding across the guy sitting that right back door, and it actually went on net and went right through the 5-hole. Just an awkward angle for a goal to come from. So that's on Anderson, but he's probably thinking that's the best thing to do right now. Get the thing deep and put another shot on him because he's thinking about it right now.
Miracle center of the puck. That's Kelty and Goodnow to his right and left. It's Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move right to left. Confronted, trapped in by Butler. Sent in back by Goodnow, but Ames will control. 1-1 game. We'll get the official scoring here in a minute. Back in the corner they go. That's Merritt taking off the puck. Front of the net. Chance chopped into the... Well, aerial just went over the net near the east rink side. 9:20 mark here. We'll get a stop and play. 1-1 game.
Yeah, so that last goal was given to Merrick that we thought, and it was from Goodnow. But again, it was just kind of a freak thing that kind of just thrown on net. And I think he's really looking for somebody, back door. But good job just getting on net. Just keep pressing, boys. Just keep pressing.
Back in the corner they go. Confronted by May. Now sent in and stabbed in. They look to control along the wing. Short side, Zimmerman forced to zone that one up. He's able to do so. Dunn now controls. He'll skate it. Outlet pass to May. Little long, unable to get there. Tackle to control, now sent in by Ames. They'll dump and chase Zimmerman to put a fork in that one at the 8:53 mark here in the very first period in a 1-1 game. Outlet pass by Dunn was trapped. Dangerously in front. Ames now controls. Slot look. Zimmerman forced to smother and stare that one. Zimmerman looks to be on point thus far in this one.
Yeah, and that's a good sign, and he's moving around and getting into the action. That's good for him. He likes that, just staying within the game and going out and playing the puck. Those things help him just staying engaged.
That's Stern. Wraps it all the way around the boards, trying to get it to Hobbs. Kept in now, sent back in by Ames. Stern controls. Behind his own net. Tap sent to Ramey. Unable to continue on. Now sent further along by Stern. Dunn's got a racer along the wing. Dunn stops, looks, sends, drops. Zimmerman, one-timer. Caught traffic. Now sent furthermore along into the corner. Scrum ensues to the right of the goaltender for Ames. Tapped head by Hobbs. Hobbs again under control. One-timer. That caught the net, or part of the goaltender, and kicked to the left. Back they come. Here comes Ames. They get to the red line. They're going to ask for the blue along the wing. Controlled and pinched off, but he's still alive behind the net. Centering pass, pretty good one. Broken up by Dunn. Dunn stops, leaves it. Aerial now played. They want to have May run underneath it. He's able to do so. Ames defenseman able to corral it to Stern. Now Stern plays it all the way back on in. Tapped furthermore along. That's Hender behind the net. Front of the net. Unable to get there. Tackled. But Ames able to escape and send it along their right wing. Chopped to center ice where Zimmerman controls. Play to the blue line. Back they come. That's Mink the closest to it. Taken off the puck. Stop and a good glove save by Zimmerman at the 7:10 mark here in the very first period of a pretty high-paced game.
Yeah, it's really going up and back and up and down the ice, and we just need to kind of get in our own. We're trying to do a little bit too much of the stretch passing. I think you need to work it out and be able to work things out of the zone rather than trying to just do all this stretch passing.
Yeah,
we're not it's a tough pass to deliver, and it's plus tough pass to catch, and so there's a lot of then turnovers, and that's what gets you going up and back, going both ways.
Chopper. That's Hender, Mink, and Cooker on the front line. Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. Cooker, quick shot front. Had a short side look. Good save by Anderson. Back they come. Ridden along by Butler. Back into the corner they go. Confronted by Warwick. Now tackled on a good back check by Hender. Sent into the corner, and they look to escape it. Point, they look. Send it in. They'll dump it behind the net, and they'll work below the net and along the left wing. Tapped along where Warwick's able to control it momentarily. Ames still under control. Good work in the corner there by Cooker. Taken off the puck, but Warwick's able to gather it to Butler. Butler stretches it to Mink. Mink from the red line will dump it in, and the Leafs will dump and chase. Into the corner they go. Back. Controlled and confronted and stolen by Kinney on a forecheck. Play to the point now. Ames regathers again. Sent behind the net. Gathered again. Stolen by Goodnow. To Kinney. To Merrick. In the front of the net again. Pesky. Stolen by the Leafs again. Back here comes Ames. They take it to the red line. Controlled and sent back down by Kinney, who's ridden off the puck along the boards. Again, they're there. Poke check again. Stolen. Wheels, deals, look out. Zimmerman. Great save. He found it. Boy, that was a good late save by Zimmerman. Found himself in an awkward spot. Now this is tackled along the boards and sent all the way back on. A good frenzy effort by the Leafs. Resulted in kind of an odd mad rush and a good save by Zimmerman. Really high frenzied pace. Looks like a rivalry game. If you haven't seen one before, this looks like one right now. Warwick. Tapped head to Hobbs. Hobbs sends it all the way back in. May confronts in the corner along the wing. Butler, one-timer, screamer, just to the stick side and low. Kept in. Warwick, choppy one, behind the net, confronted by May again. He's unable to control it. Butler again to the point, to May on the wing underneath the hole. Unable to get there. Dunn now front, back of his play. Turns, looks, done. Chance finds the back of the net and a stop and play at the 4:46 mark here. And a very, very exciting first period.
Yeah, just kind of up and back, but I'd like to see, when we're down in our offensive zone, we're not really cycling the puck. We maybe do one little cycle, but then it's trying to go hard, and we're just finding Ames' sticks. We got to be able to get them to move, and then we got to support the puck carrier and get into a lane and set up with that passing lane to get a nice quick shot.
Good check by Dunn. Stabbed by Butler. Sent around by Warwick. Back of the blade by Hobbs, and a good outlet to Dunn. The racy one, the left-hander, taken off the puck. Nifty play by the defenseman. Picked his pocket. Back comes May, he circles. He's ridden off the puck. Hobbs goes to work as well behind the net. Unable to get there. Centering pass, no one to pick up the pieces. This one will flutter all the way back down where Zimmerman will go ahead and put a fork in it. Let the Leafs try it again from right to left. Long outlet. Great catch by Dunn. Back of his blade to Mink. Short side, glove save Anderson. It'll garner an offensive zone faceoff. It'll happen to the right of the goaltender Anderson at the 3:57 mark here in the first period in a 1-1 game. Hender, Mink, and Cook on the front line. Borrowed and Stern on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. Mink behind. Mink, short side, tuck, Cooker! What a save by Anderson. Now there's confrontation in front of the net. Man, Cooker was 6 feet from the net, and somehow Anderson smelled that one out, Coach.
Yeah, he was able to track that puck and be able to just kind of come out of the net just enough to take the angle away from Landon. So, but good pressure. Keep attacking, keep putting the puck on. Just like right there, right off the faceoff, just nice quick shot. just keep Anderson on his toes, and make him win this game for him, and the more that you can put shots on and maybe get a second chance goal, just to feed his head just a little bit more.
Stern chops one in. That got all the way to Anderson as well. Anderson forced to play some pretty good goalie. I mean, he's had 3-4 hard looks to stand down at this point.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now, but we still got to attack it, and we just about got him there. You just saw the puck at the last split second. We use all the traffic in front of him, as a screen. So just continue to throw things at the net and see if you can't. It's going to come a second chance goal. It's not going to be the first shot. It's going to be the second one.
Hender takes it into the corner. Cooker joins the fray. Mink now on the short side. Tries tucking it in. Now he'll take it out. Stop, pirouette, look. He's dragged down on all fours. Cooker joins the fray over the left shoulder of the goaltender for Ames. The corner on the right wing. Confronted by Borrud. Kept in on a nifty move momentarily by Hender. Now taken out of the zone. It's a one-on-one. Broken up easily by Stern. Nifty move by 21. The senior from Ankeny, Stern, wrestled, stole it, sent it the other way. That's Hender. Tries advancing past the blue line, able to do so. Sends back to where Borrud controls. That's Butler to Stern. Stern dumps it the rest of the way in. 2:46 left to go in the very first period, 1-1 game. Ames behind the net. Confronted in the corner. It's Pospisil short side. Unable to gather it. Now taken by Ames. To the red. Now the blue. They'll take it wide. They'll stop. They'll look. Pospisil gathers. Able to send it along the boards where Warwick can run underneath it. Not able to poke it far enough across. Ames able to control it in their zone. Sent back to where Butler, Levi, the left-hander, will send it. Tries to get it outside the zone. Unable to get there. Goodnow swipes at it as well. Now controlled and stolen by Goodnow. Comes Riley. The Knoxville race car, short side. Rebound in front. Unable to make it happen. Hobbs is there as well. Still in front. Unable to converge. Ames controls it along the wing. Good steal by Goodnow. Good opportunity. Good rebound. Just no dividends paid. Back they come. Trapped in by Butler. One-timer. Blazer over the net. Hard enough, in fact, where it comes all the way back to the red line where Warwick will gather it. Survey it. Now he's plucked and stolen from. Watch out for this guy, Namath. They want him in front. Good save by Zimmerman. Namath able to find his way in front of the net unimpeded. That's a big win for the Leafs right there. You keep that guy out of the net. Now Zimmerman again with a good snare with the glove. Hey, the freshman came up big a couple times there, Coach.
Absolutely. I think this games right now is coming to the tails of the goalies. Anderson coming up big for Ames and Zimmerman coming up big for the Oak Leafs. And example, we had a great nice shot, nice juicy rebound. We just weren't able to get to the second attempt. That's what it's going to take to beat Anderson here.
That's Hobbs done to man the front line. Stern and Michael on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. Dance is the captain, leaves it behind. Now stolen, taken back to the blue line. They advance it to the red, now controlled. Michael unable to advance it, comes to the red line. Now sent where May goes to work. Trapped. That's Michael. Gets past his blade. He'll have to turn and fetch it. The right-hander from Roosevelt to Hobbs. Looks to advance it. Neutral zone battles here. May will continue on. Send it in. We're done. Gathers. Front of the net. Chance. Still there. Got all the way to the net. Hobbs had it late on his stick. Unable to converge, and back comes Ames on a 1-on-3. They ask for the red. They gain the blue. They'll send it all the way in. Still off the back of the blade. Swiping attempt. Unable to converge it. Here comes Dunn to the red. Taps to Mink. The right-hander from Hoover. Centering pass. Wanted Dunn. Couldn't get it back to him. Dunn circles now, sends it off the back of his blade where Mink goes control again. Mink behind the net looks to stuff it, unable to do so. Given up and stolen by Ames, and they'll work from left to right in all black. That's Stern. Sends it right back in. 12 seconds, the fleeting seconds of the very first period. Hender, nice save by Anderson. He'll garner an offensive zone faceoff. It'll happen with 5 seconds left to go in the very first period. A very active, frenzy-paced first period, Coach.
Yeah, it's been pretty even. I think both sides, both Ames and the Oak Leafs. Ames, very different team than the last time that we've seen them. Just little bit more physical, faster paced, and they're finding each other out there on the ice.
One last ditch effort, the kick to the side, and that'll do it for the first period. So the boys from the north come in dressed in all black, and they're able to take a 1-1 game into the locker room, get a scrape. We'll be back for the second and third. This is varsity action. Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. Dan Kinney, Andrew Wade in the call. Be back for the second and third. Second period just about ready to start. 1-1. Really good competitive hockey game. Ames scrappy, looks good, Coach.
Yeah, it looked really a lot better than the last time we played them. A lot faster, a little bit more physical. Being able to find space. We just have to do a much better job in our offensive zone. Just creating things to happen. We're just getting one shot. We're not getting that second attempt. We're not getting anything backdoor. So we just got to be able to control the puck, possess it, and then find each other.
So we'll switch it around, go left to right. Oak Leafs and Blue Breezers, white tops, gold numbers. They'll be working from left to right in your YouTube screen. That's Ames in all black. Right to left. 1-1 game. Second period just underway. Ames will advance it to the red line on a tuck pass. They'll get it to the blue. Now they'll go to work on their left wing, kept in by Namath. He's the guy you got to watch out for, and he's got the puck right now. Circles, looks, surveys. Centering pass thwarted. Kicked aside by Butler. Butler now stops off the back of his blade. He'll send to his line mate Warwick all the way to the wing. See if it's enough to get out. It is. And now Hobbs is skating free and easy on the red line. He'll cross. He's got some guys to work with. Hobbs, short side. Looked like the goaltender lost track of it momentarily. Unable to convert on it. Hobbs circles back to keep it in, and now we got a 1-on-1 if Stern can make it the one. Short side, Zimmerman saws it off, sends it into the corner. Now sent along the wing. Confronted by Dunn on a back check. Stern joins the fray as well. Controlled and escaped by May, the left-hander from Valley. The red line, the blue, the left-hander. Shot, chance. At the side of the net. Tuck in. Try to turn it and stuff it in. Borrowed now pinches. The offensive lineman from Southeast Polk, he's confronted. Now Hender joins the fray. This will escape the zone, come all the way back down. Zimmerman holds up Uncle Lefty. Got a icing call to stop and play at the 15:35 mark here in the second period, 1-1.
Yeah, almost had an opportunity. We kind of squandered that. Not a very good transition into our offensive zone, but hopefully we can get our communications down and be able to communicate with one another what we're trying to do.
That's Mink. He'll center the puck. Hender to his left. Kucher to his right. Now stolen. Now Blazers loose on the wing. Chance look. Tuck. Sent into the net behind. Man, opportunistic look right off the defensive draw, Coach. Explain that one.
Well, we had a misassignment. We didn't tie up our guy off the loss of the faceoff and went right in between our defenseman and number 17, who's got some wheels.
Boy, I guess
kind of split everybody and kind of missed the opportunity for him. Trying to go up shelf, but went to the bigger net.
17 can pick him up and put him down. Back they come. That's Ames. They'll fetch it along the blue. They'll play catch along the blue. They'll tuck it to the red till Stern can dump it. The rest of the way in. Hender looks to kick it forward. He's unable to do it or get his stick down to advance it. Confronted by Borrud just outside the blue line. Tackled on by Kucher. A stab to where Ames is in control again along the blue line. Shoveling past Zimmerman. He's there with his glove. Now he's there with the rest of his abilities, able to smother and stop that one at the 14:47 mark here in the second period. We'll get a defensive zone face-off. It'll happen to the right of Zimmerman. That was dangerous.
Yeah, and good job by Zimmerman taking away that second opportunity. But down here in our offensive zone, not being able to keep the puck in and just kind of skating over it, the Ames player was nonchalant. We got to attack, and we got to be strong on the puck and strong on our six.
Kept in, tapped out of the air now. Got another whistle and a stop and play. Just a few matter of seconds. This faceoff will come just outside, right and adjacent to Zimmerman, outside the blue line. Be taken by Hobbs, May, and Warwick will step up and play a winger. Dunn and Butler on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice as they move from right to left. Battles won by Ames, and now they're in front of the net again. Front, sprawling. They go to the work along the wing. Tapped out by Hobbs. Slapped ahead on a great effort. Good control by Dunn. One-timer chance. They got him. That was May on a great feed by Dunn on a super effort by Hobbs right along the red line, and the Leafs lead 2-1 to the 14:22 mark here in the second period.
Yeah, just like you said, that's 2 big efforts. One by Hobbs here at the red line, just kind of getting it up to Dunn, and then Dunn getting across the blue line and just put it into space, knowing May was going to be there. That's just that communication between those three.
Yeah.
Knowing where each other is going to be, from playing through the years. But and then Dunn be able to, or Meg be able to go in there and just bury it.
Yeah, I was Hobbs doing the dirty work right along the red line. And then it was Dunn, able to beat his man with his wheels. Sent May free, and May finished. One-timer again there in front. That's Dunn in front. It's Hobbs. Looks to control. Unable to get there. Poked in and kept in by Warwick. So now here they come. 2-on-2. Broken up. Back check. Taken. Poked along by Dunn. Gathered on a good catch by May. Sent all the way along where Dunn confronts. He'll play it to his defenseman, Butler. Butler to the red line. Now left along to where Warwick has room to skate it, and he'll take the blue and exploit it along the wing. Now Warwick will circle. He'll stop and look. Survey one-timer, dropped one in front. Unable to convert. Good play by Warwick. One of Kelty, it looked like, who had crashed at the very end. Now this one's on all ends. He'll stop and survey it, and Butler will look to engage. Outlet pass. Stolen by Ames on the red line. Now controlled by Goodnow. He turns to look. The race car along the wing. Goodnow stops, front of the net, left it there. No one there to pick up the pieces. Merrick as well. Kept in furthermore along. Controlled now, taken off the puck is Merrick. Now back by the net, a good forechecking by the Leafs to keep it close. Kept in on a good play on the point. Finally escapes the zone, where Stern will have to gather it at the 12:48 mark in a 2-1 lead. He'll play that high along the glass, and Goodnow will tuck it the rest of the way in. Off the back of the blade and shoveled into the corner to the wing. Tapped outside the zone. Kept in momentarily. Goodnow's there, but Kelty was already there as well. 12:33 stop and play.
Love hearing the fans talking about, when the official and talking about offsides and not offsides. And
they were wrong.
They were wrong. Because guess who has the last say?
Yeah.
The guy with the stripe.
Yeah.
So, you got an offsides, and we'll go back at it here.
Face off just outside the blue line, now controlled by Ames. They send it along to the red line, slapped in by Stern. And the Leafs will dump and chase. May is going to be the first to engage. Left-hander center pass. Wanted done a little premature, and now back comes Ames from right to left. They gather the red. They'll ask for the blue. They'll take it wide. The dump was late outside the blue line. They'll have to regather. Now they'll send back in and check it, and the Leafs will quarterback it from right to left. That's Zimmerman, the right-hander from Urbandale. Zimmerman looks. Set sail. Long outstretch shot to Dunn. Dunn to Kucher. Kucher dumps it in. In the corner they go. Confronted. 2-1 game. Leafs lead 2-1. It's Kucher in the corner, looks to battle. Unable to control it. Poked and sent along the Oak Leafs bench. Now gathered and sent furthermore along. Poked ahead where Ames controls. Now they're able to force it in, are the Leafs, on sheer effort. Sent back where Kucher has seen enough of that. We'll dump it back in the 11:33 mark. And everybody reset and tried again. Fanned upon now a chance for Mink. Mink behind the net. Short side. Anderson's there again. Tucking, poking. Scrum ensues. Now they've given one. They've given one up. I think Mink must have forced it in. Yep. And at the 11:18 mark here in the second period, the Leafs lead 3-1.
Yeah, I don't think Anderson had that completely covered, and Mink just kept firing after it. But
he's not happy.
All of that got started by Hinder coming off and going hard into the corner and creating the Ames defenseman to just kind of get rid of the puck before he really wanted to. And so that hard forecheck created that turnover, be able to get something on net, and then just pester it and fighting for it, and then being able to just kind of squeak that thing in underneath Anderson. So, good job out of that line. Good job out of Hinder, just going hard. Didn't have to do much, just had to skate hard and create something, create that turnover.
3-1 Leafs lead. We'll get the official scoring here from Doug Borrud. So that's Mink from Kucher to give the Leafs a 3-1 lead. Warwick wrestles inside the blue line. Now controlled by Hinder. Sent to Butler. Tries a racer. That found no one. I controlled good forecheck there momentarily by Cooker to keep it in. Mink battles as well. Cooker and Mink between the legs. Still there, Hender, short side. Caught traffic in front. Found himself in the slot. Defenseman in his way. Caught the shin guard. Good look there again by the Leafs. Ames goes to work. Front of the net, look out. Top look. They spun around. Couldn't get there. Now Warwick controlled it. Good break for the Leafs there. Looked like Ames had numbers. They're sitting in the right spot. And now we've got confrontation just in front of the Oak Leafs bench. Tyler May sailing to the ice.
Yeah,
there's going to be a penalty on number 8 for Ames.
Ames got there just a little bit early before the puck did, against May and knocked him over and got an interference call. So we'll go up onto a power play here at the 10-minute mark. And our power play has kind of turned it on lately. We were kind of on the bottom portion of the league, and now we've made it back into the top. We're 5th in the league on our power play conversion, where Ames is kind of on the bottom on the penalty kill. So, strength on the weakness here. See if we can get up here on a 4-1 lead here.
So Leafs will be in an Ankeny Auto Body power play at the 10-12 mark here in the second period. They lead 3-1. 2 minutes to work with. Cougar Dunn and May on the front line, Hobbs and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. In the corner they go. Centering pass just missed Dunn, who is racing across. Stopped, controlled by Warwick, controlled by Hobbs. Short side, saved by Anderson. This will garner an offensive zone face-off. It'll happen to Anderson's right, as the Leafs will set up their power play again. 1:47 left to work. There's 9:59 left in the period. Don will center it. May to his right, Cooker to his left. It's Warwick and Hobbs in defense. Tapped from Cooker to Hobbs. Hobbs wheels, deals. Feints, looks again. Stops, sets up. Bullet, chance. What a save by Anderson. Now he's going to check his feeling in that right paw, isn't he, Coach?
Yeah, it looks like he might have taken it off his blocker hand a little bit. That checked out here. I'd like to see us be able to, work it around a little bit and then, get it back up to Hobbs and then see if you can't get like Landon or May or somebody to sneak back door instead of shooting it, right on net. See if you can't, get them back door, where you're getting kind of Anderson off a little bit.
That's Hobbs. It's done. That's Warwick. Warwick will circle and take it low and below. Now he'll play it to the point to Hobbs. Hobbs will send it right back to Warwick on the wing. Back to Hobbs. Back to Warwick playing catch. One-timer slot. It's there. No one there to pick it up. Short side rebound was there. Able to control it and corral it. Cooker will send it all the way back around where May looks to dig it out. May. Centering pass, unable to get there. No one there and sent all the way back to where Warwick will continue the pressure. Good work by Warwick to keep it going quickly. Hobbs, Cooker, one-timer, he wanted May. Good work by Warwick to keep that thing moving. He didn't rest in his laurels. He put full charge on. Slapper again. Well, they got him. What a shot from the wing. Just like that. Looks like it almost caught Anderson sleeping.
Yeah.
But just like that, the 8:48 mark here in the second period, the Leafs lead 4-1.
Kind of hit Anderson on the blocker's side chest area.
Yeah.
Kind of ricocheted off of there and kind of went underneath his arm. But, where all that was created was kind of in the neutral zone. We got it out there, but instead of just kind of going back and taking our time to get everybody to reset, we kind of continued to press it. And Ames wasn't able to kind of set up anything in a defensive zone, and we were able to kind of continue to attack.
So Leafs lead 4-1 at the 8:48 mark, the halfway point here in the second. It's Kinney, American, Goodnow on the front line, and Stern and Board on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. Stolen and kept in off the back of the blade by Kinney. Into the corner he goes. Goodnow as well into the corner. Trapped along. Taken by Kinney, now stolen, kept in on a good pinch by Borrud. Played to the point. Now stolen, taken by Goodnow on a good tap pass. Merrick looks to control, unable to continue on. Off the back of the blade by Kinney to Merrick. Trapped into the corner. Scrum ensues now behind the net, it drifts. over the left shoulder of Anderson, who now has to be questioning a couple things. He finds himself down 4-1. Like to get this guy down on his confidence. Looks like they may have done that. Back comes Ames. Back along the wing it goes. Trapped in by Merrick. Played now aerialed into the air by Merrick. Goodnow tries to run under it, able to do so. Ames looks to control it. Momentarily caught the stick of Merrick, now trapped by Borud. Played to the blue line. Outside the zone they go. Neutral zone battles. Total Leafs can control it in their offensive zone at the 7:32 mark. It's a pretty good outlet there to Hender. Unable to control it. Now controlled again by Ames. Sent back down. 4-1. All Leafs now. Full control halfway through. If they can just continue on with the barrage that they've had lately, they ought to be in good shape. Of course, the next game is the Capitals, I believe, on is it Tuesday night?
Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah. Want to get some momentum, get some things going before you get to that one against those fellas, as that hasn't worked out so well this year in the recent past. But at least looking pretty good here in this one. It's Mink in the corner. It's Kucher as well. It's Mink. Controls below the hole. Sent to the corner. Able to escape it. Other little Cyclones, now they grab it. Stolen, now Kucher's got a chance on a 2-on-2. Tried to send one on net. He's got this puck in his hand again. Tries a Mink on the backside of his blade. Unable to get there. And back comes Ames. Ridden along the board by Dunn. Controlled by Warwick. Crossing past to Butler. He's able to control it on the red line and send it all the way in. And then some along the net and by the East Rink entrance. At the 6:16 mark here in the second period, Leafs lead 4-1. We have stop and play.
Yeah, it's just kind of the same kind of story as what we saw in the JV game. You know, where we get down 1-0. We have 4 unanswered goals. Now can we make it a difference of continuing to press and make it a fifth one before the end of this period?
Butler sends that right on goal. Anderson snares it, stops it. Offensive zone faceoff.
You know, you get another one here on Anderson, and then that's where the heads game starts playing. You know,
already looks like it might be a little bit to me.
You know, how much more focus does he have?
Right.
You know, but
that last one looked like it took its toll on the good goaltender from Ames. Sent into the corner. Watch out for this guy. He can make it 4-2 in a hurry. That's Nemeth. Broken up nicely by Warwick. Continues to work. Warwick plays it all the way in and gets it out of the zone. Now he's got Hobbs free along the wing. Hobbs, great feed to Dunn. One-timer, what a save by Anderson. Great feed by Hobbs. Dunn got on his backhand. He probably would have rather stayed in his forehand, but nevertheless was able to put something on the net. Anderson smelled it out.
Yeah.
Offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, Dunn just ran out of space, you know, kind of to work with. Mm-hmm. Good feed by Hobbs just to get that one-on-one situation. And good job by Anderson to stick with it and make the stop for Ames. So, again, we're continuing to put pressure on them, and those are the good things that we want to see.
Hobbs, man, Dunn, front line. There they are again. It's May off the back of his blade. Played a short one in on net. Anderson able to corral it. As Coach said, one more may be the one that breaks Anderson's back. He's had some good success against the Leafs here. Most recently this year. Got 4 against him now. That last one looked like it hurt a lot, just based on his disposition. Tackled on in the corner by Dunn. On a good back check, imagine that. May's there as well. Digs it out. That's Hobbs. Slapper one-timer. Got it to May. May tried tucking one to Dunn. Can't do it. An offside call, I believe, and it probably was. No, now there's some words exchanged between May and number 7 for Ames. They'll sort that thing out by putting 7 in the box, and the Leafs are going to go on an inking out about a power play.
Absolutely, and they may have had some words, but May has the last say, and number 7 goes to the sin bin. So perfect opportunity to get another one here, you know, hopefully on this next power play, and really put kind of a dagger into Ames going ending this second period, going into the third.
Warwick, he'll shovel it in. 5-minute mark in the second. Confronted by May. Gathered by Dunn. Leaves it to the point, but no one's there to pick up the pieces. Hobbs will sort it out to the red line. To Warwick. To Hobbs. He'll skate it. Send it in. Try to continue on. Unable to. May will have to come back and fetch it, and the Leafs will try it again. See if they can set this thing up. Be good to kind of get something going. A little rhythm with this little fella going into some big games coming up.
Right.
Hobbs plays it to Warwick. Short side. Net was open. Unable to make it happen. All the way outside the zone. Just look like they can't quite get this thing under control. There's May. Sends it in. Dunn. Looks. They'll stop it now with Hobbs in the point. Hobbs caught traffic. He'll gather again along the wing. Now send to Warwick on the point. Warwick will quarterback it. Short side Dunn. The left-hander fanned upon and steered and sent outside the line. Now here comes the racy 17. See if Zim can pick it up. Oh my gosh, one-timer and a beauty. Fanned upon by the other winger. 17 is still there for Ames. All the way back to his point he goes. 41 seconds left to go in the one-man advantage as Ames looked poised to get a shorty and to draw this thing in two. And I know, Coach, you don't like 2. 3 you like a lot. 2 you're not so comfortable with.
No, I'm not comfortable with 2, and 3 I'm better with, and 4 I'm ecstatic with. So
sent back now where Butler will control. Circle the big fella from Valley. Wanted Stern. Now Stern's going to chase it on in. We'll get an icing call. Bring it all the way back down. Only 11 seconds to go. I think I'd give that power play about a C at best.
Yeah, absolutely. We weren't able to get anybody back door, and when we had opportunities, when we have it on the far wall, get somebody back door so you can get into that swing lane. You have an option. You can either shoot or you can go, a hard pass to the back door. So
defensive zone faceoff for the Leafs. That's Merrick. Stolen, but he fights through it from the blue line. Pospisil enters the zone. One-timer. Off Anderson. Merrick's there. Chopper. Chance. Short side. Smothered and stopped. That's the kind of rebound you want. Unable to pay dividends. But the Leafs will garner an offensive zone faceoff at the 3:08 mark here in the second period in a 4-1 game.
Yeah, we just needed to hop on that a little bit quicker, and then, even on that short side, if you can, you want to look for somebody up top, coming down the crease in between the hash marks, and we weren't able to do that either.
Let's come all the way to the point. Zimmerman, just a little late to the party. Tried to seal that off. Send it right back in. Just under 3 minutes, 2:59. His faceoff will come just outside the offensive zone for the Leafs. Right and adjacent to the goaltender for Ames as he looks at it. To his right. Sent in where Merrick off the back of his blade will tuck it furthermore in. And Goodnow will be the first to get there. Confronts, but just not in time. Now the sails ahead. This will come all the way down. No icing called. Back they come. Front of the net, Zimmerman. That was an awkward bounce. He's forced to step up, gather it. Leafs will get a defensive zone face-off at the 2:39 mark here in a 4-1 game.
Yeah, I think the Oaklands were wondering why that was waved off.
Yeah,
an icing,
I was.
Watching the linesman going down, and they weren't communicating, and once they did communicate, they waved it off. So good thing for Zimmerman to cover that up, get a reset, and then let's work it out of our zone.
Back in the corner now, they go behind the net. Zimmerman looks that one go around his left shoulder. It's in front of the net. Now he wraps around, watches it go to his right. Into the corner, sprawling as the Ames winger, unable to control it. Mink now controls it along the boards. Able to take it all the way to the blue line, no further. Now Hender has it on the red. He's got Kucher with him. Great pass. Just missed. That was a good pass from Hender to Kucher. Just missed the glove side. Now kept in by Warwick. He'll turn pinch, send another one through. Kucher looks for the redirect, unable to do it. Butler on a good pinch keeps it in. A lot of pressure by the Leafs now. The final 2 minutes here of the second period. Tapped in. Where Kucher controls along the wing. Slot chance. Hender fumbled it just not long enough to get his stick on it. Controlled by Ames now. Where they control, they'll send it to the wing. Pinched by Warwick. He's got a chance now along the wing. He'll circle, wrap it around. He'll survey it. He'll continue to survey it. Tried a crossing route there. He saw Dunn free. Cooker sees Dunn now and gets it to him on the wing. Drops for Cooker. Cooker sends it behind the boards to Mink. It's Mink working low. It's Dunn now in the corner. It's Mink, now Dunn. Cooker's there as well. The puck's still there. Anderson now took a swat at somebody. He might have caught his own defenseman. You could sense the frustration in the goaltender for Ames. I mean, he's the disposition.
Yep. And you know, he's just getting frustrated and not getting any help and on the scoreboard. You know, if Ames was able to score a goal, he'd get his confidence back and those type of things. That's why you need to get another one against him, really, just to kind of get in the head of the goaltender.
Hobbs will center it. That's done and made to his left and right. That's Stern. Redirected now, sent behind the net. All the way to the wing. Kept in, now poked ahead. Now here they come. One-timer, Zimmerman stood that one down. Awkward bounce. He's forced to smother it and send it aside with a stick. Caught the first one with his glove, last one to his stick. That one sails over his shoulder. 3 quick looks for the freshman. He stood them all down. Back in the corner they go. Trapped and played along the wing. Controlled by Warwick. Chopper all the way to the edge. Borrud to Hobbs. Try to catch a winger dancing. That's May. Unable to get him. Now poked back into the defensive zone of the Leafs. Borrud stops. He'll look. Plot it. He's got May. May tries to get it up to Hobbs, who's able to send it in off the back of his blade and all the way around to the side it goes in the fleeting seconds here of the second period. 16 seconds and counting. Leafs lead 4-1, much in control. Front of the net. To the point, Butler. Low one. Escapes to the right of Anderson. Short side. Almost got it in there. 3, 2, 1. They got a chance if they hurry. Zimmerman kicks it down as the second period comes to a close. The Leafs lead 4-1. Pretty good second period for the boys.
Yeah, good second period. You know, you were able to get 3 unanswered goals. So kind of same type of thing with what we saw in the JV game. You know, at the end of 2 periods, it was 4-1, and so you can't get complacent. You can't think that the game is won right now because it's just a couple of bounces here or there could get Ames back in. So you got to come out. You got to be doing the little things and making sure that we're keeping the puck deep and we're cycling things around and keeping possession of the puck. Those little things to go. You know, we joke around all the time. 3-goal lead is pretty comfortable. 2-goal lead is the worst one to have. You know, when I had a 1-goal lead, I was comfortable with a 1-goal lead. I liked it. The only reason is it kept our players engaged into the game. You get a 2-goal lead, some of them disengage. They think, hey, I got a little bit of room here to make an error or whatever. But when you have a 3-goal lead, it's the same type of thing. You still are kind of on that verge. It's not the best lead yet. You got to continue to play because things can change in this game fairly quickly.
So we'll be back for the third and final period. The Leafs lead 4-1 against the Ames Cyclones. Stan Kinney and Andrew Wade be back for the third and final Des Moines Oakley's varsity action. Up and at him. Somebody has told me that a White Claw brings out the look in my eyes. That's about as much as I can take. Leafs lead 4-1 as we start the third. Thanks for joining us. Metro Ice Arena. Ames in town. 1-1 at the end of one. Leafs jumped up, got 3 quick goals here in the second period, and have took control of this one. We're just underway in the third and final. Look to break the zone. Leafs are coming at you in right to left with blue breezers, white tops, and gold numbers. Front of the net now steered aside by Ames. Now sent to the wing. Pinched in by Butler. Deflected awkwardly by his own teammate. Anderson had to react, was able to do so. Hauled down in the corner is Hobbs. Scrum ensues to the left of the goaltender. Dunn's there as well. Now there's some flipping and some tomfoolery, if you will, at the 16-12 mark. See how they sort this little fella out. Boys in the playground scrumming a little bit over there.
Yeah, I think the officials are, doing a good job just kind of stopping the play, letting them separate a little bit, and not issuing any penalties either side.
Still having some conversation. It'll all result in an offensive zone faceoff for the Leafs to the left of the goaltender as he looks at it at the 16-12 mark and a 4-1 lead.
Oh, looks like they're going to take May
They sure are.
And Ames.
Coincidentals, huh, Coach?
Yeah, coincidental minors, maybe for a rough. So still 5-on-5 hockey, and I thought maybe they just kind of let it go on and let the boys play, but nonetheless.
Miracle now move up and take the draw with Dunn to his right. Hobbs and Dunn to his right and left. It's Warwick and Butler on defense. Aiden Zimmerman is your goaltender. Those are 6 Leafs from right to left on your screen as you look at it. Now Hobbs will jump up. He'll take the draw. Leaves in the slot. Merrick one-timer, short one. Still there. Rebound. Wrap around. Hobbs. He had a chance. Unable to get there. Great save by Anderson in the first one. I don't know if he saved the second one, but if he did, it was unbelievable.
Good job, Dylan.
Back in the corner they go. Taken out by Dunn. To the red line he goes. Poke to Hobbs, who wanted Dunn, and Dunn's still there racing.
He got
and he got him. Man alive, that's just breakneck speed by the Ankeny forward. That's Ryan Dunn. Just picks him up, puts him down, and just like that, the Leafs go up 5-1, Coach.
Yeah, great job by Hobbs. Just, in the neutral zone, just kind of put it off the wall and just kind of put it in space for Dunn to be able to just go all out, catch up to the puck and make a nice nifty move, beat Anderson. So, get this thing to 5-1. That's kind of what you wanted to do. A good response, coming out of this period. And you didn't want Ames to get the response and make it 4-2. Just give them any momentum. So, good to get it to 5-1 and get comfortable.
It's Mink in the corner, just gets past his blade. Now he's got it again just inside the red line. Given up, sent back into the defensive zone where Ames looks to corral it, play it along their own boards. Now Mink has it again. Going to work on that right wing. Leaves it along the boards. Given up now. Kucher dances, prances, chance. Man, Kucher stopped, planted, and beat the goaltender. And just like that, the Leafs have put 2 quick ones up in the third and lead 6-1 at the 15-17 mark in the third.
Yeah, and I think right there, that one right there just kind of put the nail in the coffin. I don't see Ames battling back, just kind of looking at their heads on the bench. Once that goal went in, you can just see coaches and players just kind of putting their heads down, like just taking the air out of their sail.
Anderson as well. See the goaltender for Ames. Now, those last 2 goals has taken their toll on him. I thought that 4th one did. Tapped ahead, chopped out of the air.
Number 10, Landon Hooker. With the assist of number 27, Dylan Hinder. That's 10 and 27 on the goal.
Back now, they dump it behind. Go to work on the forecheck. Front of the net, poked aside, nice play by Stern to keep it out of there. Tapped ahead quickly as Kucher tries to catch Mink along the wing. He's unable to do so. Now stabbed and kept inside the blue line where Stern tops, looks, gathers, sends one hard along the Leafs bench, looked like with intent. He'll try it again. This is Stern, Grant Stern, the right-hander from Ankeny. Tapper wanted to get one to Kelty. Unable to get it to Kelty, but Kelty continues on. Centering pass, unable to get there. Left now sent along the boards. Unable to trap it in was Butler, and this will come all the way back down at the 14-11 mark. We'll get an icing call and a stop and play. Big 6-1 lead for the Leafs.
Yeah, that it was good to come out and get those two quick goals here. Just to kind of set the tone and just to make sure that you're solidifying this win. But we just got to continue to work. I've seen odd things happen before, but feel confident here.
Ames works behind their own net, trying to break the zone. Now ridden over the boards there. And a forecheck where Kelty's able to keep it in momentarily. To the point where Butler controls it. Shot on goal. That was a good shot by Levi. Found an avenue, sent a low screamer. Stopped by Anderson. Get an offensive zone face-off. 13:49 left to go in this one. 6-1 Leafs. Kelty will center it. Merrick to his left, Goodnow to his right. That's Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. This will escape the zone, and now icing call, I believe. Must have slid along the boards. Yep. Try it again.
A lot of stoppage of plays here to start this third period. And, it'd be nice to get the next one, get this thing a running clock. And, the first period kind of went fast. It was kind of up and down, not very many whistles. And you had quite a few whistles to start this third period.
Tap now to the point. Stern controls it and sends it in. It's Merrick. He'll gather it. Kept in, checked in, momentarily unable to keep it in. Now Ames escapes the zone. Michael jumps up, pokes it. Now Kelty goes to work along the wing. It's Kelty behind the net. Just off the skates of Stern, he's unable to control it. Hobbs will have to go back and gather it. He'll play it from inside his blue line. Nice feed to Goodnow. Goodnow's got some space. Tried to send a screamer to Hobbs, unable to get there. Stood in front, Kelty, chance. Had a little chop at it and was right in front of the net. He was unable to put enough on it to get a shot on goal. Now this comes all the way back out. Leafs looking to control from right to left. Poked in by Warwick, 12:47. Leafs much in control. They lead 6-1. Things are going to get a lot harder as we move along, Coach. This one was one that I think we felt we had to have. Test gets tougher beginning next Thursday.
Beginning next Thursday, we get the Capitals coming over here and playing here at Metro on Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday, Kansas City comes to town. So, two teams that are very in the thick of things of the top of the league, and it does get a lot tougher, this next weekend. But you're going to need those tests, and if you're going to make the playoffs at the end of the year, if you want to win it, you're going to have to beat those teams anyway. So find a way to win.
Don Hobbs and May on the front line, Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice, including Aiden Zimmerman, the goaltender. Freshman's only given up 1 today. That one tapped and sent to the right of Zimmerman. Enough to bring it all the way back to center ice now, where May on a good forecheck, able to keep it furthermore in. Dunn as well. Now stolen by Dunn in the offensive zone. Now stolen again by Hobbs. Trapped along the board by Hobbs. Good forechecking by the Des Moines Oakleys. Dunn ridden off the puck in the corner. Hands it over. They're able to keep it in on the point. That's May. One-timer. Slot, good shot there. Unable to get there. Unable to corral the second one. Warwick, laser. That went over the glove side of the goaltender. Tapped in by Butler. Sent into the corner. Fanned upon by the Ames defenseman. Ames looks weary at this point. One-timer and they got him. Just as they said that, Ames looks weary, and the Leafs have exploited it. And just like that, at the 11-14 mark here in the third, the Leafs lead 7-1.
Yeah, just kind of wearing them down and working it around and just continuing to attack. And so now we get it to be 7-1, 6-goal lead, so it'll be a run clock. And the only stoppages of plays will be penalties and goals. So
Running clock here now the rest of the way. As the Leafs looking to flex their muscles here at home against the Ames Cyclones. That's Hobbs from Dunn. Common theme this year. They take the 7-1 lead. Trapped into the corner, confronted by Cougar. Gathered by Stern. Now he dances. Nifty move off the back of his blade. He tries it again. Worked the first time, not the second. Now he's forced to tuck it back in. Turned over just inside the blue line. Now sent back to where Stern's going to try it the more conventional way. Along the boards to Cougar. Catches it off the back of his blade. Unable to beat the defenseman with a pass, and back comes the Cyclones. The red, now the blue. Now they get a little too nifty. Left a man over the red-blue line. Get an offside call. We'll bring it back out just outside of the blue line.
I'd like to just be, when we get it up, across the red line, get that thing deep. If you run out of space, get it deep. Let's not try to dance with and try to do too much individual. Just get it deep and make Ames use the whole ice and just do your forecheck.
Skinny American Goodnow on the front line. Zimmerman and Stern on defense as your 5 Leafs in the ice. Tucked along the boards. Stern wanted to get to Kinney, unable to get there. Now they're beaten to the puck. Controlled and stabbed by Goodnow. Back in the corner they go. Kinney to Goodnow. Goodnow forces it through to Merrick, unable to get there. Neutral zone battles. The Leafs win them and able to force it in. 9:33 mark. Goaltender very deliberate with that one. Sent along the boards. Kept in on a nice play by Stern. Along the boards they go. Tapped in again by Stern. As he goes to work. Centering pass wanted Goodnow. Might have caught his stick. He went scrambling. Now I believe we've got a penalty.
That was a stoppage play.
Oh, stop and play, yeah.
And that came off, and it'll be one of our Oakley players got pushed into Anderson and knocked the net off, so we'll have a restart in the offensive zone.
Offensive zone face-off for the Leafs. Running clock here, 8:54 and counting. They lead 7-1. Again, on the horizon are the Capitals on Thursday. The inevitable showdown with Quad Cities at the end of the year.
Yep.
Some handful of pivotal games that you have to hold serve on between now and then. As his coach said, there's about 3 or 4 teams battling for anywhere from that 7 to 9 spot.
Right.
You don't want to be in the outside looking in. So this is a good one for the Leafs to come out and play like this tonight. Thursday night would be one you'd really like to have. Based on past experience, they'd have to go in as the underdog, wouldn't they, Coach?
Yeah, we'll be the underdog going in, but it's going to be a hard-fought battle, and like it always is. But we just have to play the perfect game, and if we can get that and just get some confidence going in, then you get Kansas City coming to town, right?
Yep.
And you need some confidence going with them, and they're struggling right now, JV-wise, but then, varsity, they're kind of holding their own, but they're all the teams are beatable. You just got to play it the right way and figure things out as we move forward. So, but you get through this next week, and then you get we have a Cedar Rapids road trip, and then we have Dubuque coming to town.
Yep.
We have Quad Cities coming to town, then we go to Mason City. So, 7 of the next 12 games are teams that are below us, and those are things, those are the teams that we have to beat in order to stay where we're at.
So into the corner they go. Ames in their offensive zone at the 7-minute mark. Trapped along by Warwick. Mink joins the fray in the corner. They're kept in there by Warwick again. No hurry for the Leafs. In front of the net where Borwood's able to dig it out. And able to catch his man Cooker as he was leaving the zone, and Ames controls. Aerial to Borwood. They didn't like how he did that with his hands. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can catch it, but he's got to put it right down.
Yep.
But if he catches it, closes his hand on the puck, and then kind
Runs for 15 yards, he's got an issue, don't he?
Right.
Yeah.
We have an issue, but then throwing it forward
Yeah.
is illegal. So
Yep. Sent back now to where Warwick controls. Wants Mink. Tap to Hender. Slapped aside before Hender can get it going. Warwick. Left in the offensive zone, where Hender looks to engage. Cooker pokes as well. No, Hender's got his puck hands on it. Short side, Anderson closes that one up. The 5:50 mark and counting, being offensive zone face-off. Again, a 7-1 lead for the Leafs. Around the league, anything happen that would shake things up and make things any better for us tonight, Coach?
The only thing that really happened was Mason City beating Kansas City, but that doesn't really help us. Kansas City is so much further ahead. But Kansas City JV, anyways, has 2 losses in the last 2 games, so that kind of dropping things down. It could help us, especially when we do play them up here. Varsity-wise, right now, Waterloo's beating the Capitals, which will, Capitals lost to Kansas City last night. And then
that's just happening here on the other side of the city, right?
Yep. And so, if the Capitals, they had a tough weekend this weekend with Kansas City last night, Waterloo tonight, and Waterloo tomorrow. If you give them 3 losses in a row, Thursday, they're going to be pretty hungry for a win. So they get even tougher. So I don't know who the league scheduler is, but whoever made that schedule set the Oakleys up for a fun night on Thursday.
Dunn will take the draw. 4:15 counting. Leafs are on a 1-man advantage here. Ankeny auto body power play. Actually kind of a good time for those guys to practice this too. In my opinion, it's controlled by Anderson. This has been something we've really wanted to wrap our hands around all year. Same group.
I just want to see more movement.
Yeah.
I want to see more guys touching the puck. Get them to move the puck around, and then look for the cross ice stuff. Not just one direct one direct shot. See if you can't find something more of a cross ice and then misdirection pass.
Dunn's working the point now, and that somehow found its way through. Dunn sent one in, a low one. There's probably a redirect in there. I'm not exactly sure who caught a piece of it.
A little redirect, and it got, right where the 5-hole, and it kind of trickled in at the very end. So, not what I was looking for. I was kind of waiting for more passing and go around, but I guess that works.
Yeah.
I'll take goals wherever I can take them.
I don't think anybody's arguing with that. Hender, Cooker, Mink on the front line. It's Michael and Butler. Whistle, another stop and play.
Looks like number 15, Nemeth is going to go to the box for a slash. So go back out on our power plays. I like to see him just work it around.
15 seconds on the first one, 1:58. It's really awkward to look at when you look at the board because everything's moving continually, even at a stop and play. Hobbs tucks. It's Warwick. Races it in. Hobbs on the top. He's got it again. Tries to slide one through. Dunn's there. Chance. Dunn looked to bring it back out to the point to Hobbs real quickly. Wasn't able to do so. Now Warwick will wrap it around to where Dunn has it. With contact there. Right in front of us at the red line. Screamer. Looked like the guy was shooting at his own coach.
Right.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
He turned and fired it. 2:22 and counting. 8-1 Leafs.
Well, it's one way to kill a penalty. Just, shoot into your bench, and you're going to get about, 30 seconds ticked off.
Yeah.
The penalty there.
Could dig that thing out. Kelty, Merrick, Goodnow, Borrud, and Butler. One-timer. That was Goodnow got shot off quick. Merritt, Goodnow dumps. Kept in nicely by Butler. To Borrud. One-timer. Great rebound in front. Unable to gather it. Come all the way back down. Where Butler will control. Kelty sends it furthermore in. Tap to where Merrick has to gather it. Now Leafs going to have to regather themselves. Only a minute and a half left in this game. All the way back behind Zimmerman. Only giving up the 1 goal today. Good work by Aiden. Here comes Butler. To the wing. It's Merrick. A lot of speed. Unable to get there. Goodnow fights it off the back of his blade. That caught the net. They'll have to stop the play. 1:13 and counting as we continue to roll through the seconds here. Leafs are going to get a much-needed win here against Ames.
Yeah, you know, much needed the 2 points just to keep us at bay, keep us kind of where we're at in the standings. We're not losing ground, and just get us ready for the next week. And we'll have to have some good sessions at practice and be ready to go for a tough 3-game stretch.
Tough isn't the word for it. Going to have their hands full, aren't they, Coach?
Well, I'll just leave it as tough.
Yeah.
You know, anything can happen. You know, you make it as tough as you want to make it.
Yeah, good point. Capitals be one we just like to try to do something with. Stay with them till the end, see if we can get them to white knuckle it.
Right. I mean,
Leafs have made some changes here in their lineup here over the past few months. Look like they're still trying to figure out some stuff tonight. Aiden Zimmerman now has become a goaltender that seems to be spending a lot of time in the net. Looks like one they're kind of leaning on. They've got a couple of new fresh lines out there. They floated and changed a lot of the third line here tonight, but for the most part, I think we know what team we got going down the stretch.
Absolutely, and you know, now you need to, as you're going down the stretch, figure out what your role is, do your role, do your job, you know, and make sure that we're doing the little things, you know, and then I don't think yet we've played a perfect game this year yet, you know, and so, you know, are we going to start the uphill, you know, where, you know, at the end of the season you want to be playing your best hockey,
yeah,
you know, and are we going to be able to get there playing our best hockey when it really counts, and so we'll start seeing that, you know, uphill journey starting next week with a tough weekend coming up, and then from there it's on us, you know, and that's where you want to be. You don't want to go into a situation where you need help, right? We can control our own destiny of where we want to be, and so as long as we're in that position, then it's easier to go out and just play hard.
So the Leafs get a sweep here today. They win the JV game and the varsity game. We'll be back next Thursday night versus the Capitals in a tough one. Dan Kinney and Andrew Wade signing off. This Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. Thanks for joining.